You know, I think the number one saddest thing about alcoholism or people who suffer from alcohol use disorder is how society judges the entire event and how they judge that person and how they judge the entire process of getting healthy. What unfortunately, it has the opposite reaction. Judging people, calling them out, pointing their fingers at people, all it does is it creates guilt and shame and drives the alcoholic further into isolation and hiding. And it really, the hardest part is it takes the disease and makes it go underground, which helps no one. It doesn't help the family, and it certainly doesn't help the alcoholic. And the real problem is forcing this disease underground or in hiding only makes it worse. And it exasperates the entire process for families and the alcoholic. No one wants to talk about it. It's shame. Oh, Uncle Bob had alcoholism, but we don't talk about that. Grandpa Tom had alcoholism, but we shouldn't talk about that. That happened in the past. Unfortunately, those incidences actually influence the next generation culturally, and even genetically. But nobody wants to talk about it. And it drives the disease further into the ground, and unfortunately nobody gets help. So it continues and continues for decades. This is just a metaphor, so relax. But if you went to the doctor and you found out you had stage 2 cancer, you had lung cancer, they found some, a little area where it's cancerous. What are you going to do? You're going to do everything you can to get rid of it. You're going to go through chemo, you're going to go through radiation, you're going to get therapy immediately. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 that day. Let's get this thing started. If someone tells you you have stage 2 alcoholism, what are you going to do? Oh, well, maybe we should wait another year or two. I don't really want to talk about it. I'm afraid to really discuss it with my spouse. I don't want my children to know about it. And I'm really worried how it's going to affect my job or the people who are in my life. So maybe we should wait on that. And this is why it gets worse and worse. People don't recognize it as a disease. It's a progressive disease. If nothing happens, if you don't do anything about it, you don't go to rehab, detox, get an accountability partner, sustainable or sober living. If you don't do any of these types of tools that are available to you, it's going to get worse. Just like cancer, it's going to get worse until you die if nothing happens. So the whole point of this video is that we need to remove the judgment from society, and just as importantly, the alcoholic needs to remove the judgment that they have on themselves, the guilt and the shame, and take action. Who cares what anybody else is thinking? This is your life, and you got to take action. If you have been diagnosed as an alcoholic, either self-diagnosed, your family's told you, or your doctor's told you through medical research, you got to take action. You need to check into a detox, go to a rehab, and you need to start going to group therapy, or you need to get a hold of somebody like me who can do one-on-one training, coaching, and who's had 25 experiences. Someone like me who's gone through every possible experience with this disease and watched a loved one more than once die. So again, click on the link above, set up a breakthrough call. I've helped thousands of alcoholics, and just importantly, I've helped their families. And again, please like, share, and comment. Again, we have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. We go over these issues on alcoholism, every aspect of it, every day, and it's growing by leaps and bounds. And again, thanks for listening.